Yes, well, welcome back to another video by Adam Time Lord Fishwick. And don't forget to subscribe, or I'll hit you with my stick. Yes, it's very good. Goodbye.
Oh, wanted. I nearly went arse over tip. Oh, it's the end. But the moment has been prepared for. Don't forget to subscribe to Adam Fishwick Time Lords, or it could be the other way around, I don't know. The YouTube channel. Just subscribe.
Hey there guys, I'm Time Lord Fishwick here, and in today's video I'm reviewing the great finale, Patrick Troughton's last story, The War Games, and my god, it is one of the most amazing stories ever, so enjoy.
Well, hello, Adam. Well, hello, Adam. It's so nice to have you back where you belong. You're looking swell, Adam, I can tell. Adam, you're still growing, you're still showing, you're still growing strong. Flying tonight!
So, The War Games, it is a 10-part story, and from what I've been told, Patrick Troughton didn't like the script of The War Games at first, so he got the writers to rewrite the story. So this is what I've been, because I've been watching Alex Goddard's review on YouTube. You can go and check that out. I'll put the link in the description below. Now, just to say, I'm not the best reviewer because I haven't reviewed a lot of stuff on my channel. I've only done like an adventure in space and time, but since that I'm gonna be doing this Jon Pertwee marathon, I want to get better at it. So I know I said a while back that I'll never do reviews, but yeah, that was last year. So yeah, The War Games is an amazing story, and I actually thought, I have seen it before, but I actually thought it might drag a bit, but it really didn't. Honestly, like the cliffhangers are amazing. Like, I'm gonna give spoilers here, so you know, if you haven't watched it, go and watch it and then come back to this video. But the first cliffhanger, I can't remember them all though, but the first cliffhanger I remember was the doctor who was just about to get executed. I think that is one of the best cliffhangers ever. Like having another Time Lord into this story, it's just like wow, because you just don't seem to get that in the modern series, and I really hope Chris Chibnall seems to do that. The War Master is absolutely brilliant, and the War Chief as well. For some reason, the War Chief reminds me of Anthony Ainley for some reason. Hang on, I've got the book here, so I'll show you like that. Where is it? Where is he? Well, look at this cover. There he is. I don't know if you can see that alright, but I'll just turn the light on so you can see it. Where is it? There he is. Don't he look like Anthony Ainley, the Master? Well, he does to me, so yeah. So it says here, the Doctor, Jamie and Zoe find themselves on a World War I battlefield, but soon discover that they are actually on an alien world. As wars rage them, the Doctor must make a difficult decision that could bring his travels to an end. Wow. Honestly, the performance in every single actor and actress, it's just magnificent. Especially Patrick Troughton, since it's his last story. His performance is amazing. Honestly, it's just such a great story. like, I was watching it and I was on. I was like, I was at that end of part one was just incredible, and I was enjoying it so much. I forgot which part I was on because I was enjoying it so much. Oh, like, I just wish that they'll do ideas like that in the modern series. Like, I liked the map they had, like which war zone they were in. I wish that we had that in the War Games DVD. That would have been brilliant. Like, first minute they're in World War I, and then they're in like the Romans War and all that. It's just like, it just shows how menacing the Time Lords can be, especially the War Master. But it's just the bad Time Lords who normally do that. But honestly, it does not drag at all. Patrick Troughton, Fraser Hines, and Wendy must have worked their socks off in this story. My God, it is. It's such a great story. Definitely recommend it. It's my favourite regeneration story. Like, words just can't describe it. It's just such a great story. Yeah, brilliant. Like, I love the ending to it. Like the Time Lords take control of the Doctor's TARDIS, and I like how, I think the ending to Jamie and Zoe are very heartbreaking. It was just one of those things where it happens really fast, saying, "Look, we've got to go now." I just think that's really upsetting, that all the all the adventures that Jamie and Zoe have been with the Doctor have been wiped out. Like, the only adventure that they can remember is the first one. But that must be really hard for Jamie, though, because Jamie was with the second Doctor throughout all of his era. Like, the only story that he wasn't in was Power of the Daleks. So, but he started in the Highlanders. But honestly, I just think that's such a heartbreaking end for two companions to go. What I actually think, would Jamie remember? Hang on a sec, guys. I need a tissue. I've got a bit of a cold at the minute, so you please do excuse me for that. As I was saying, I wonder if Jamie would remember Victoria. Now, that's something to think about. But I also like how, when Zoe comes back to her mum, and but what kind of confuses me about that bit is that she says, I think sorry, I think I forgot something, and then she turns around, and then she sees, she just tries to remember. Well, I'm not saying that she does. She's trying to remember, though. But the only first memory they could have of the Doctor is the first adventure. So, I love how in the end how Jamie goes back to his own place in Scotland, and he just fights that guy and says, "I'll fight you like a Highlander." So he says something like that. Oh my God, it's such a great story. I just thought it would be such a great... Sorry. It would be such a great entry for Jon Pertwee's doctor to come in, because, you know, we want... if you're going to start a Jon Pertwee marathon, well, this is my suggestion, that you should watch the War Games first, so you know what's happened to... why the Doctor's been exiled, and that why the TARDIS isn't working for him. Well, yeah, like every minute, I just couldn't keep my eyes off it, because it was just such a great story. Honestly, like it was just really great. And you know, the War Master having another TARDIS was just really great. You know, that it's just kind of like the Master in a way, into like he was trying to get people onto his side, hypnotizing them. Yeah, it's just, oh my God, I just have no other words for it. It's just so great. As I said, guys, I'm not the best reviewer at the minute, though, so, you know, sorry if I'm not giving much detail into it, though, but wow, just wow. I just have no other word to say to it. It's just brilliant. I definitely recommend it to you guys, and yeah. Yeah, sorry that I haven't given much detail to it though, but I think I've said enough really for it, really, because, you know, what else can you say about the War Games? It's just such a great story, and I definitely recommend it. If you haven't got it already, go and buy it, because it's such an amazing story. This was actually the first Patrick Troughton story I ever got when I started collecting the classics. Because, yeah, definitely worth watching. So, yeah, guys, if you haven't got this story, definitely get it. So, yeah, I'm hoping that in time, with my Jon Pertwee's reviews, I'm hoping that I'm going to get a bit more better at reviewing, though. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed this kind of quick review. It was 11 minutes, though, but, you know, I think it did alright, but yeah, I'm hoping to get more depth into other stories into the future. So yeah, my next review will be Spearhead from Space, so I'll see you guys, I'll see you then. Bye.
Ah, hello. Why not subscribe to Adam Time Lord Fishwick's YouTube channel? It's very good, you know. Goodbye.